the type of conversation that would really truly needs to happen and what really truly needs to go on concerning, all these shootings and these misbehaviors or bad behaviors of these police officers, Leos, cops, or whatever you want to call them, pigs, or whatever you want to call them, is that we don't have the good police officers checking the bad police officers. And that is, think about that for a second. If you see your partner going off, what is this code of silence? Is this like a us against them thing? I've always believed that. I always believe that whatever they're teaching them, this is some type of training camp. A lot of people, they get a little bit of power, and boy, they just go batshit crazy when they get a little bit of power, boy. And they think it makes them Superman and the Incredible Hulk and everything. I'm speaking from experience, because I've had a couple of roadside arguments with police officers because they got belligerent and disrespected and stuff. And I think the reason why they didn't pull out their gun and shoot, which I'm gonna leave it at that right there. I don't think the reason because of the way that I talk and the way that I handle myself and how forceful I was back with my own words and stuff, because I've had some damn shouting matches with some corrupt ass police officers on the side of the road, and you've been there to actually witness some of those, hadn't you? Did it go kind? Go pretty or nice? Did I back down 1 inch? No, it was getting ugly and heated real fast. I don't know how I got the view. Sister Carol usually don't say nothing, but she's watching. Believe you me, she's watching, because I trained my wife. She is watching. Are you watching?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna leave it at that too. Now, when I subliminal speech is not heard without force of breath. When I'm saying stuff like this, believe me, you have to, first of all, number one, it's like a fight. If you can actually walk away from a fight, a fist fight, because it really truly looks pretty stupid, if you know what I mean. But you do need a skill set to defend yourself against tyranny of ignorance. But if you can walk away from a fist fight, that's a win. If you can actually, if you get pulled over on a traffic stop, and you can actually, today, if you're a black person, if you can drive away alive, you've got to win. You got to win. And so I've had people, young black, because I got young black men in the congregation that have asked me if they ever get pulled over, what should they do? I said, first of all, what you should do is so that you don't be reaching for nothing, because that's all they need. They need a black man up here in this racist ass area we live in is to reach for something. That's probable cause for them to shoot the shit out of you, and they got to drop on you too at that. So first thing you need to do, as soon as you realize you're getting pulled over, you have your license, your registration, everything placed on the dashboard. If you are carrying a gun, all right, if you are carrying a gun, you keep both hands on the steering wheel, raise the window all the way down. I know, and what we're doing is just trying to get past, we're trying to live. That's what we're trying to do without a bunch of rhetoric going on. And then when that officer comes up, because he's going to come up, and when he comes up beside your car, he's going to walk real close to it. He's going to have his hand on the gun, and he's going to put one thumbprint on the back quarter panel of the driver's side of the car, or either the trunk of the car. That's what he's going to do. And that's for the investigators and everybody to come in case something goes awry, that they'll be able to know that this officer was here. And then they've got, what did they have? What did they have? Well, they got evidence. That's what that vehicle turns into. And so they're going to do that. All right. And so if they see that all that is going on, and you don't go into a great dissertation, because some of you run your mouth too dang much. Ask you a simple question: where you going? Right. The answer: am I under arrest? I'm not being a smart ass, but am I under arrest? Because the truth is, it really ain't no business. It ain't none of your business where I'm going. Why did you pull me over? Blase, blase, blase. Okay, let's get on with it. Because I'm not trying to be your buddy, chum, and pal, and you ain't mine either, and I know it. You ain't my friend, and I ain't your friend. Period. Point blank. Tell you the truth, I need to follow this advice I'm giving myself too, don't I?
Yes, true.
I tell you, man, the smart butt that I be sometimes, and I don't think I'm just being a smart butt. I just think that I'm just sick and tired of injustice. That's just what it is. And I tell you, and there's chips on everybody's shoulder today, isn't it? But anyway, I'm trying to give advice, but that's how you handle it, so that hopefully you can drive away. That's because you go into the court system, you're gonna lose. That's like I tell people up in Lafayette. I made what I call this video about what happens when you go into the court system up here. You go into the court system up here, let's say they pull you over for a routine traffic stop, all right? Or a speeding ticket, or they're gonna tell you you're speeding. Well, first of all, if you live up here, the first thing you do is take that radar down and put it out of sight. Put it up under your seat, put it in your glove compartment to where it can't be seen. Because what these police officers, these cops, or these state troopers gonna do is they're gonna check a box on that ticket to let that judge know up here. What is his name, Witcher? I think his name Witcher. Witcher or Whitaker or something like that. But anyway, that's gonna let that judge know you had a radar detector, and that's one of his pet peeves. Even though it's legal to have a radar detected in Tennessee, in the states and stuff, in his court system, I don't care. Even if you are even trying to go to traffic court, he ain't gonna let you go to traffic court because he's got a personal vendetta against radar detectors. See, this is what you call people making laws from the bench. That's what they're doing. So what I do is inform the citizenry. That's what I tell them. You just take the radar detector down. That way the cop doesn't see it, because he ain't gonna tell you that he's actually seeing a radar detector, because everything that he does is all about an upsell. You see, this is all about revenue. 99% of traffic stop has nothing to do with you being a danger to the public. It has to do with you being able to help fund the actual system that is there, the state, the county. That's what it is. And it's all about extracting revenue. They ain't worried about, I mean, they got crackheads up here. They got meth addicts. They got heroin addicts. They got people growing marijuana and everything else in their backyards, front yards, and sideways and stuff. They got folks up here shooting and killing each other, ganking each other, and jacking each other. And up here, guess what? Not one black person ever do you ever see being arrested. Not up here. Not one black person do you ever see shooting and done killed somebody or something like that. And they're going to try to tell us up here that we're the problem just because our skin color. See, that's all this stuff breeds racism. And unless, what's the old saying? Unless you walk a mile in these shoes, you'll never understand. And mind you, most of you don't know that I am a pastor of a mixed congregation, that people got their eyes wide open. I mean, we got diversity in the congregation all over the place. You can see it. Every Shabbat is there. You can see it. And none of our people, because, it'd be rough for a person. Wouldn't it be kind of rough for a person if they were racist to live on straight way? It'd be rough for them, wouldn't it?
It would be rough.
It'd be real rough. It's just sad. We pray that we live a quiet and peaceful life, and that's what we always pray for. That's what we hope, and that's all we want to do, is to live a quiet and peaceful life. People leave us alone, we leave them alone, and we just going about our merry way. That's it. But for some reason, I don't know what it is today, that people just can't stand you being at peace, being happy, and being content. Somebody got to always come. And up here in this country, some snaggletooth redneck whose suspension is about to fall out of the damn truck and stuff that usually comes up here with their rebel flags flying and stuff that does all this stuff. But they do it in a very passive form. Remember I talk about passive aggression? That's what they do. They do it in a very soft form. I mean, they're hardcore and they're bold and they're brave while they're running away from me at 55 miles an hour after they turn the vehicle around and shout and holler all these obscenities. That's what they call heroes today, I guess. So, hey, I talk about this stuff because other people refuse to talk about it. They're not going to talk about it. You know that what I'm saying, many of you are already thinking and have thought. And the majority of the time, I'm just answering what people send me. But the bottom line is, you ain't got to worry about me biting my tongue for speaking the truth. I mean, last I checked in this country, there's still such thing as freedom of speech. Now, I don't know. And you can even have a choice to judge, do whatever you want to do with my speech right here. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. It's your prerogative. You live in America. But you ask, I tell. What is that old wicked person used to say that ain't no longer on Fox, which is good? You report and we just say, I report and you decide. Yeah. In other words, he's going to tell you what he's going to report on. He's only going to present certain things to you. Then you get to decide from there. You call that fair and balanced? That ain't fair and balanced. Anyway, a lot of digression in this video. Y'all have a wonderful day.